Just turn the fuck on. Yo, what's up? Greetings. What's up? What's up? Hold on here. Okay. Good morning. Okay. Of course, the fucking ashtray's over there. Morning, morning, everybody showing up. What's up? Okay. $6:53. It's 9:53. It's almost 10 for me. What, Chandler? What, Chandler?
That girl from Beetlejuice was laying on nothing, and she opened her eyes, and she was like,
Yeah, she sure did. Shut the door, Chandler. Like, I'm over everything right now. Like, she's annoying me. Everything's annoying me. The house is annoying me. We got hoses still sitting out. We got gloves sitting in here. We got football sitting out here. I got my fucking boxes that I haven't burned in 3 days still. I got we got stuff for painting. We got one half of a wall painted. We won't go for the next 6 weeks to get the rest of the paint. I know it won't happen. Like, controllers still weren't charged this morning. Shit's still sitting around the living room. Like, it's just, dude, it's constant. And I'm done. Everybody's going to be grounded. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. Like, we do our best to keep up with everything. Well, I do. And then everything just gets undone. Slap your face all you want. Chandler's room's a mess. The living room's a mess. We got crap everywhere. It's just, I'm done. It's like I say things nicely. I suggest things. I do things, and it's nothing. Like, okay. Sounds like a great Monday. Yeah, it could be. But hey, I took the trash out last night. At least that got done. This is my job. I got spanked. Hard time cleaning up after themselves. It ain't hard. Good morning, good morning. Still congested. All right, all right. Who's your favorite artist? Won't get paid for 6 weeks. Okay. I let shit get to me. You mean after it's been around? Like weeks and months or been talked about or discussed? Sure, you're right. My favorite artist? Probably Sleep Token or Falling in Reverse at the moment. No, I have not seen the new Harry Mack. There's Rage. Rage fucking commenting the shit out of somebody this morning. That was funny. Yeah, everybody's still kind of getting over stuff. Like, I think Nico's still getting over his little cough. Chandler's still kind of getting over hers. I think Meg was still kind of not in the clear until like the other day. Really the only ones that I feel like haven't really had anything has been Nash and I. Like, we've both been, for the most part, knock on wood, relatively healthy. I do my best. No, probably not going to do any more ginger right now. We're going to go through our normal stuff that we're doing. We're going to probably throw in Lorna Shore to see if that catches again, but other than that, nah. Sort of. He kind of did. Just gave a nice lengthy comment back to somebody that was like, I've been here for like a year. And I've been asking. It's like, well, then you've been hearing. So, and if you haven't been hearing, then you weren't paying attention, which is, I mean, it is what it is. But basically, Rage took the reins on that. I was like, oh shit. The whatever channel. I like that name. Was Rage raging? Kinda. Okay. Chandler, come here. What are you doing? How much do you have left? You have a little bit or a lot? Okay. Let me see. Okay. When you are done, you need to pick up the stuff in the living room that's yours, okay? Like your keychain, all your stuff. I need you to go into your bedroom and pick up all your stuff off your floor. Do not shove it under your bed, okay? Can you get that done for me when you're done eating? Thank you. Which video was I actually don't know. He just sent the screenshot this morning. Rykerroad Discord. Yep. You'll get notified. Today's gonna be a great day, I can already tell. Oh, don't you love Mondays? Okay, it was yesterday's coffee time video. I wasn't sure if it was that one or not. I know you'd said, I know it was like something about the Pain Remains trilogy, and like they had said something about they'd been here for like a year or something like that, and asking or saying something, but I don't know. All I know is that it's the fact of people, they don't listen, they don't hear what's going on, which is fine. But you know, when it's said and said and said and over and over and over again, and that's the kind of stuff that, you know, is part of the scenario where it's like, you know, we try and do certain things, or we suggest certain things, or we say certain things in so many different ways, and it just doesn't. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that this is where Thor. No, just stop. Enough. You're not helping the cause. But like I said, we're doing what we can. I appreciate Rage, you know, saying what he said. It's just, again, people don't know how to listen. So, yeah. You can feel the aura and the love here today. Don't really care. I don't really care. I'm on channels, on everything else. I'm sick of saying stuff. I'm sick of saying it. So who knows? Maybe Rykerroad won't be a thing ever anymore. Maybe it'll just be the Detour. Maybe it won't. I don't know. All I know is that this is how close I am to everything. Right there. Like barely an eyeball in there. Nothing really happened. It's constant stuff all the time. Just people asking, people wondering, not understanding what's going on. You know, so shocked when we say certain things or act certain ways or ask certain things or whatever it might be. You know, whether it's, you know, music, videos, how long we've done something, it's never ending. And it's just constant all day. So top of the morning, but yeah, I think more than anything, you ever just feel like you say important things, you know you have important things to say, and it's like you're in a crowded room and just know everybody's just on their phone, not paying attention to you. You're saying all this important stuff and they hear you, but they're not listening. That's what the last probably a year has felt like to me. Like, I talk for a living. And I think it's just the fact of that, you know, most of the things that come out of mine and Kyle's mouth, no matter what it is, show related or not, it just falls on deaf ears. And I think we're both just kind of getting close to being done with everything. Like I said, I'll just do the Detour. I'll just do lives. I'll do all of this like in a completely different way. But yeah, Haley, like I said, it's with everything. I mean, it's with everything. So I don't know what has to change, if anything changes, but short of screaming and yelling, I've tried it all. Good morning. Are you sure?
Huh?
Did you shove anything under your bed?
No.
Okay. All
I
right.
saw put on my bed.
No, that's not where it goes. Do this. If you have your blankets and stuff, put them on your bed and make your bed as best you can. I will help you fix it, and then throw all those clothes in the hamper. I gotta wash those today, okay?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to take my big blanket off because of rocks and pee on it.
When?
Yesterday.
No, she didn't, Chandler. That is not Chandler. Everything is washed. Just please go do what I asked you. Can you please go put that stuff on the bed? Can you make your bed for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. This is. It's gonna be one of them days. Like, everybody's gonna be pissed at me. Everybody's gonna have some. I don't give a shit. The boys, Meg, Chandler, audience, dogs, neighbors, like, it is what it is. I don't care. Like it's just, I know she's 5, but it's things right there where I'm just like, nope, I've told you what to do. Just go fix whatever it is, and yeah. Not the dogs. Oh, I'm trying to, Haley. I am. It's hard. It's hard. Like I said, it's just always more chaos. Like I said, I'm sitting here staring at boxes that have been sitting here for a week and a half that I just haven't taken out. That's my fault. I'm pissed at myself for that right there. For that right there sitting in front of me. Like, it's not just everybody else, it's me included. Like, it's just like you fall in this cycle, I think, with, YouTube and things like that's been happening. That was some of it. And then it kind of like fell into everything else. And then it just was like a, domino effect. And then it's just one thing after the other, scheduling and uploading and recording and how to get back in a groove and what days we have kids and when we're supposed to do stuff, what day is nice out to do certain things and finish stuff up and trying to get things. It's all the time. That guy, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be more chaotic. It is. I think the thing is that it's really not more chaotic. It's just the chaos hasn't slowed down. Like I said, it's one thing. It's just one thing after the other. I'm trying to grasp my head around the new, like I said, the new YouTube and everything, plus everything here at the house. I try to take care as much as I can. That way Meg does not have to, like, because she's got 40 hours a week, plus the kids, plus the cookies, plus half the time it's practice for a sport or a game, or then somebody's being picked up or dropped off at a family member's house or a dad's house or whatever. So it's like, I do what I can to try to make sure that she has the least amount as possible that I can get to in a day. It doesn't always work out the way I want it to, but it's just chaos everywhere. Viewers being babies. Yeah. These are real people. Yep. So it is. Yep. I mean, sort of Scorcher. It's back and forth. It's back and forth. End of the year blues. I mean, sure. I don't know that I really get end of the year blues like that. I think it's the fact of you know, environment, and you know, with it being dark out sooner, it, you know, snowing and raining or whatever. But yeah, this too shall pass. I mean, yeah, it will. It will. Yep, life being life too. Yep, that as well. So we got in here 54 people. Oh shit, almost lost your house 3 times this year. I feel like a kidney stone, but it will pass. Yep. After a ton of surgery and doing great. Nice. Nice. Thank you, Jeffrey. What the hell? It told me about this food app that tells you your food is good for you or not. Oh shit. I may never eat again. Lori, yeah, it probably is. It's probably part of that as well. Like I said, just it's all angles right now, and it's not that like it's not that anything's bad. It's not that anything is bad. It's just like it's like every time I turn, no matter what it is I'm looking at, doing, trying to be a part of, whatever, it's like there's some kind of like chaos or like thing, or you know, detour or hazard in my way. It's like, dude, can it just run smooth? Can just like 2 things out of the 37 out of a daily basis run smooth? And it normally doesn't. So you got to take it on the chin. You just got to keep moving, right? Well, eventually, sometimes taking it on the chin and keeping it moving gets exhausting. It's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. And it's kind of just with life. I don't know what to do with life anymore. I'm kind of just at a standstill. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I don't know what I expect. I don't know what to, how to respond, how to anything. Like I'm literally at a loss. It's not like I'm defeated. I'm not defeated. I'm just like, I feel like I've given every answer to every angle of life and things, and it's like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like, do you either want it to just stay running mediocre smooth, or do you want to dip your toe in the deep end, jump in head first, and hopefully you can still swim? Same challenges in life. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I feel like I've done most of the things correctly, you know, even at an older age, whether it's how I run my personal life, how I run my business, you know, a parent, a significant other, things like that. It's like, I just feel like all the answers are correct, and then all of a sudden one day, like every single one of them are the wrong answers, and it's the complete opposite now. And it's like I was going in one direction thinking it was the right way, and now it's like I don't know what to do. I don't know. I've had a lot going on lately, you know, behind closed doors, before channel situations, before slow seasons. We talked about that the other day, where I just like, you know, I know slow seasons happen in in YouTube and reactions, and Things have been happening since before then, but you know, you try to have a positive outlook on everything, and okay. See, again, I know that's dumb, and I know that's stupid, but they're in there probably barking at nothing, and they're going to be in there for the next 10 minutes just throwing a fit. Until I have to scream, knock it off, and then look like a crazy person on live. And it's just like, that's the kind of stuff on Yeah, Kyle, I think so too. That even if we decide to never do, if I never decide to do YouTube again, that, you know, I needed this in life. I did. I needed to know that I was good at something. I could accomplish something. I could put my whole efforts, time, and stress into something and it work. You know, I think that the channel has shown me that, you know, putting your mind to something that you truly want to do, you know, you will have some success, whether it's on a grand scale or a smaller scale. But look who it is, Mr. Responsible. Yeah, Stacks, it is. Oh, I'm pissing everybody off today. Don't care. But yeah, and it's just like I said, I needed to know that I did something worthwhile, something that my children can look at and know that, you know, you can accomplish certain things. And even as stupid as YouTube, like, yep, that's a stupid goal to have, but like, I did it. You know, I made something from the ground up, and I'm pretty proud of that. You know, but yeah, I mean, even if I never do it again, that's the thing, right? We're talking about if and when we do stop. Like, I did need this did need this in my life. You're right, Kyle. That's the fun way, right, Stacks? Yeah. Even Chandler's mad at me. Told her to clean her room, and that she was wrong that about the dog peeing on her blanket. I'm like, the dog didn't pee on your blanket. If nothing else, you have a great T-shirt collection. Sure, yeah, that is very true. No, you're never 100% happy. Nope. Yep. Everybody has their days. Ha. Terry, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, I'm not like giving up or anything. It's just bad days do happen a lot. And when there's a lot that you sit and see, you know, like I see a lot of things that happen, you know, from waking up this morning to things I needed to do to things that aren't happening in life and it all just hits around. Like I said, I woke up this morning, Chandler's room was a mess. She didn't do the stuff I asked her. The stuff that she had in the living room was still down here. My boxes are still here. The channel isn't doing well right now. The lives weren't picking up as they normally were over the weekends. You know, dogs are going crazy. You know, it's just like I said, it's all of it. It's not one singular person. It's not one singular thing. So it's like, it's just when one thing happens, it's that domino effect. And walked out this morning with a flat tire. Yep. I do my best to try to enjoy the journey of life. I do too. But I get told all the time, you don't enjoy the small. I do try to enjoy the small things. It's when you're trying to enjoy said life, and all of those stupid little things that we've talked about that just like set you off just constantly happen. Like they constantly happen. And it's like, I am doing my best to really, truly enjoy the moment or the time here or the situation at hand. And I can't. And it's not being a Debbie Downer or whatever, like truly, like I want to enjoy, I want to have fun. I could be kid free, go to a bar with 6 of my buddies, have no responsibilities to do anything, and a fight would break out. Like it would just be something like that. Like it's just where it's like, can I just? And I think that's where it's at now, where I'm like, I can't, like, it's always something. And I like I said, I do my best to not harp on negative things all the time. Seriously. Because that got old. I used to do that, like, on purpose. And it was just stressful, and it was all the time. That's why I don't get on Facebook. Like, I think it's just that's part of the reason it just set me in bad moods. Shot collars. There's just been, like I said, a lot going on. A lot going on mentally, a lot going on physically, a lot going on just in person. But all in all, it's still good. Yeah, you got to keep your head up. You do. I think that knowing that, you know, trucking through and having people not always like you is going to happen. And once you realize that, like, I know I'm not always liked, and I know that I'm not going to have everybody around me always enjoy my company, and vice versa. But at the end of the day, when it comes to viewers, people in your life, home fronts, friends, you know, whatever have you, you know, it's the fact of what happens after that. You know, I can be mad at you all day because you did something wrong or spoke to me in an ill manner or whatever it might be, but at the end of the day, how did that get resolved? And if it didn't, then why didn't it get resolved? And is that the best way to go about it? As far as, like, maybe that's how. Not everybody in your life is supposed to be forever. So, like, I've had people talk about, like, oh, my friends. Yeah, your friends, for situations even like that. Maybe they were always putting you in shitty situations. Maybe they didn't listen to things you had to say and constantly, whatever it might be. Because you lost a friend doesn't mean you lost somebody special. I'm sorry. People are not always in your life forever. And I think people take that to heart with friends instead of acknowledging that they're, like, maybe acquaintances. I've got plenty of acquaintances. I have about 5 friends. Meg's one of them. And Jason's another. Like, I have like 5 people in my life I could truly call a friend like that. The rest are an acquaintance. I don't talk to them on a regular basis. I don't see them constantly. I don't, like, no. I see about 3 people on the regular that aren't my children. Meg, Jason, and Kyle. Well, I guess Kyle's family, but you know what I mean. Wait. Enjoy talking to yourself? Wait, what? Oh, stuff that's not too big for you? I keep a few big things around just in case. Like, if I ever were that, at least I have something to wear. I mean, I wonder, I thought I was catching something, but I wasn't sure. It was an actual thing later in life, right. Yeah, it's just, like I said, we'll see how this life thing goes. I think more than anything, I'm sick of not following through even on my own. Like it's certain things. Like I've had so many things I've wanted to do, get done, plan, start, do with channels, whatever have you. Like I just haven't, and I don't know. I don't know what, call it lazy, call it whatever. Like I don't know. I'm starting to feel defeated, I think is the word I'm looking for. I'm feeling defeated. And it's like that I know that I've done the right, I've done the correct, I've done the whatever in every way, shape, or form. Right, Lori, yeah. It's been hard to stay motivated in general the last probably 2 weeks. I don't know. Keep moving on. Yeah, I've been trying. I feel like I'm picking myself up, but I'm standing on ice. That's what you've been told anyway. Yeah. No, I mean, I do. I pick myself up. Like, it's like I was stating earlier, like I really do. I know it sounds like I'm not, but like I really try my best to not focus on all the negative. It's just that when so much negative and so much of the opposite keeps coming through, it's like, dude, it's just always right there in my face. Like, well, see, I don't have ADHD, I have ADD, but that's where it's like, I know the fact of how to try to keep myself focused with ADD, where it's the fact of like, right now, I'm overwhelmed at the fact that the boxes that I have sat there for 2 weeks are still there, that I need to mow in the fence. I need to put away the paint stuff from last night, get the paint for the rest of the wall, do my laundry, do Chandler's laundry, pick up the stuff beside my bed. See, like all of that right there is extreme. Like now I don't want to do any of it. Now I don't want to do any of it, and I don't even want to be on the live anymore. What it is I need to make sure that when I'm done with the live, to go through the steps that I need to go through to accomplish these things that I have not been following through on the last 2 weeks. I'll get shit done, but it's like the bare minimum. I think more so in the fact that I think I'm disappointed in myself. I truly am. I'm disappointed in myself when it comes to the fact of the house, which also in turns comes into the channel, which then in turns comes into my lifestyle, that turns into the house, that turns into the channel, that comes into my life. Like, it's that cycle. You know, the stuff beside my bed has been there for a month. It's not a lot. It's not even a lot. It's probably 4 minutes worth of stuff. 4. Same thing with these boxes. These boxes right here. Right there. That I kept them there so I would know to burn them. Well, it's not been happening. I burnt other stuff instead to clear out the shed. And then these have sat there for 3 days now on top of that because it's been raining. So what I mean is that I am disappointed in myself. But for me to have all of that, I need to know, okay, nah, man, put that stuff outside, open up the shed, mow the yard, take those out there when you're done mowing. Then go upstairs before you take a shower, do the things beside your bed, check Chandler's room, and then tonight, burn the boxes. See, when you do it that way, it's not you have boxes, mowing, clothes, then clothes to wash, then go do a show. That's 7 things I just named off right now that seems like it's going to take me 6 hours. It's not. Laundry, I'm going to gather. I'm going to put a load in the washer and hit start, and that's going to take 30 to 45 minutes that I don't have to stand there and watch. While that's being done, I can mow said backyard. And then when I'm done, see, it's just the fact of doing it that way. And that's where like it comes into play with other things in my life that I also tried to do with Chandler, just like this morning where I told her, and I realized I told her, you have to clean up your stuff in the living room. You need to make sure you finish eating, go pick up your room and make your bed. Well, for a 5-year-old, that's overload. So when she came back down, I was like, did you clean your room? Not stuff under your bed? Yes. Now go make your bed. Like, I know that it gets overstimulating. Right, just focus on one task at a time. It's just been overload. And like I was saying earlier, Mom, it's just the show, the house, personal, dogs, recording, cars. Like it's just like it's all of that. Like it just like I said, I woke up and chose violence this morning. Is the thing. You know, it was one of those, I woke up and immediately saw all the things. Well, honey?
Is Grandma there?
She sure is. Would you like to say hi?
Yeah, that's why I came in.
Okay. Hey, did you get your stuff put on your bed that was supposed to be? Like, did you make your bed? That's a no.
Well, may I put it on the bottom?
Put what on the bottom?
My blankets.
Okay, but did you get your stuff picked up and your clothes put in the hamper? Off your floor? Is your stuff picked up off your floor?
Let me go check.
Okay, I would suggest that. Thank you. Oh, I know, Haley, but and that's true. Like I said, I'm sure Meg's pissed at me. Same with Chandler. Same with like, get in line today. But like that's the thing, is that it's sometimes it doesn't matter. Come on, Thor. Like, be mad. Don't hide that shit. I'm standing firm 10 toes. So should you. I know I'm doing fine, Mom. It's just, did you get everything? All of your, like, there's no stuffed animals or squishies on the floor. No. The clothes from Grandma's house are put in the basket. Where's that bag? Go grab the bag that's probably sitting in the bag upstairs, but make sure nothing's on.
You mean the yellow one?
All of them. Make sure nothing is on your floor, please. Okay. Thank you.
Well, where can I put my bags?
Just bring the bags down here. I will take care of them. Okay.
All right. Can I just put them in here?
No, you can set them on the kitchen table for right now.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, XG. Okay. Dan, hell yeah. Allie, yeah. Yeah, I take my emotions out like that in my own way. You know, it's usually by myself. But when I've known that things have just been eating at me or whatever, like, and it's not an escape anymore. Like, I know myself, and when I need to I gotta go, because if I don't go, Thor, don't. You can sit. Because if I don't go, I'm going to do something I regret later. I've had plenty of times where I've had to walk away from my children, walk away from my brother, walk away. Like, dude, you do. Like, and that's the thing is that, you know, letting out that, you said you had your coworker that would go like, and then at some point in time throughout the day, whether I'm in my Jeep, whether I'm, good job, baby. Thank you.
But why right here?
Because I just want him to stay in here. Okay. Thank you, babe. He loves you too. Oh, he gave you a kiss. You can shut the door. There's no cord. But anyways, like I've had to do it. You know, so letting out your emotions in different ways. You know, when it's severe. God and I fight a lot. There's been many times. There's been a few times even on the channel where I've had like one time was just because like I don't know why, but I've just screaming, and I've lost my voice over it just because I'm so done and angry, and I'm just like, why are you doing this? Like what is the point? All that hair just got yanked out. Great. Yeah, it's just like, I think that's what it is too. And again, guys, this isn't just the boxes and things I'm talking about. It's like everything, like the shows, stuff included, you know, downtime, you know, a date night, just everything, all that stuff. Like nothing has caught back on track. It's like, it's even as stupid as something like this. Like I just remember thinking like, well, why didn't, and it's not in a bad way. I got told, hey, did you see that the pumpkins were down? And said something else about the garage. I'm like, when did you do that? She's like, when you were on live. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, oh, fuck, like, cool, that's already done. But why didn't you wait till I would have helped you. We could have got more done. It's just, I think of stuff like that. So it's like, it's almost like you're overwhelmed and you want people to help you or do things, but then it's also like, oh shit, why didn't you tell me? I would have done it with you. Like, it's also things like that. But then again, it also bleeds into like my business and the things I'm doing. I haven't been shopping for the show. At least a month. And I know that sounds silly in the fact of I didn't go shopping or take it. No, I haven't taken 4 hours or even with me and Chandler on our normal adventures to do that. Like, I feel bad that our adventures have been stuck to just checking P.O. boxes. I haven't even taken the time to see if Kyle and I can go to see and hang out with Echo Friday. I got to get on that. Bro, so much has just, it's just gone. Like, it's just slipping through my fingers. Like, and it's like I'm trying to catch fucking smoke here. Like, I got it, but it's like, ha. It's just, and it's, you know, smoking a lot more than stress. Like, weirdly enough, now I know that I still have beverages at my night. My stress, I have been drinking less, and I think smoking less. Last night, I planned, because I was watching Harry Potter. I was like, fuck it. She had already bought some, because thinking we had people over. I'll have some drinks. Because I've been wanting to slow down. I cracked 2 16-ounce tall cans. So 16 ounces, sorry, but not 24. I cracked the second one, and I dumped 3/4 of it out this morning. I just didn't want it. I didn't need it. I didn't want it. Like, I think I'm starting to not rely on all the time. My stress and anxiety on drinking and smoking. I used to. And I've been stating out loud and almost manifesting the fact of like wanting to be green and sober, and the fact of maybe even just on like holidays, special occasions, hell, even stretching it to even less, but like maybe just once a week. Need a spa day, sort of. I think that it's just like, I feel like I have downtime all the time when I play Twitch and I do all this stuff and like whatever, and like, so like I feel like that's a cop out. Like I I don't do strenuous things like for a job, but I think it's just that like I am noticing that I'm not drinking and smoking as much, even though my stress is higher, but I also think that I'm trying to not always cope with that. Jim, I know we need to get a home gym. How do you decompress then? I don't know. I used to listen to music. Like I would stay like I'm not trying to be funny. Like I used to listen to music. I would stand in the kitchen. I would have my headphones on. You know, Kyle would be downstairs in the studio, or Chandler would be in bed, or Kyle would be asleep, and I would have my beer, and I would have my bowls, you know, or joints or whatever, and I would turn on headphones and I would turn on my music for like 2 hours and just fantasize or think about nothing. I have not done that. Oh, it was before we moved. So probably at least 3 months. Yeah, I mean, I'm very well aware that not coping with, you know, things like that with like a substance is something that has been slowly happening inadvertently, whether that's willpower without me thinking about it. But, you know, yes, finding the other way around, like putting in the work, I think I think the problem is I feel like I'm putting in the work on all different angles of my life, whether it's home life, a partnership, my YouTube and business, my parenting, that I am doing that and nothing on all the sides that I am trying to cope with in different ways and figuring it out is doing anything. Nothing's being done, nothing is being taken care of, nothing is changing, nothing is even slightly teetering. And I think maybe that's where, on top of the fact of I'm trying to not cope with a substance all the time, because I've noticed something, and I heard something the other day. This dude filled up a cup of alcohol and said, this is what I would do. He would fill it up. He said, this is how I filled my coping and how, like, when something was wrong or whatever. And then he went to the sink and he turned on the water and he let it sit there, and you watched all of the alcohol come out, all of the yellow, right? And then finally it was all clean and clear, because what he said was, he was like, I used this to cope with the situation at hand. The problem is that the problem was still there when the alcohol wore off. Alcohol isn't my problem. Weed isn't my problem. They never have been, especially weed. It's not addictive. Alcohol can be addictive. Alcohol isn't my problem. The problem is the reality that's still there when that's not being taken care of, that I'm masking with the alcohol. I think I've noticed something. My hanging out and wanting to do things socially and drink like that on Twitch used to be because I'd used Twitch as a coping mechanism to not have to deal with or think about what my life was like, and death and time and all of these things and all of the things put together. So I coped with it that way because you guys helped me keep my mind off of it, and beer and alcohol was another part of it. It was always still there. I think I've realized the alcohol doesn't help. Alcohol is a flavor enhancer for life. When I want to have a good time, because I can have a good time without going overboard, like when everybody was over, I think that's the thing. I need to use it then. Get fucking wild and crazy and slur your words and blah, blah, blah. There's a time and place for it. That's exactly it for you too. Right. It wasn't you like it, like I said, I am not like I don't get the shakes and I don't get like and I don't rely on it. But like no, the like I said, the problem is not the beer. It's not the alcohol. It's the person at hand. And like I said, I think it's the fact of I'm trying things in so many different angles of my life and it's not working and I feel horrible because I've had plenty of days. I'll say it out loud. I've had plenty of days where I'm like, should I just be single? Maybe I'm just supposed to be single. Should I have had kids? Should I have done like it's me. Like it is me on as well, but it's like I'm aware that it's me as well. And it's the fact that you can hide, you can green out, you can shots and alcohol and all this and parties and bars. You still wake up the next morning hungover, feeling like shit, and still think those things. Alcohol doesn't just erase it away from life. Wait. So I do get scared about drinking sometimes, you know, and I applaud people in two different ways. Where it's like when people go, why are you drinking? I thought you were a recovering addict. Well, alcohol wasn't my problem. Okay, but you clearly have an addictive personality. Or then the fact of like, again, I go both ways where it's like, then you go, why don't you come have a drink? Sorry, man, I'm a recovering addict. Yeah, but weren't you addicted to crack, not beer? And so like it's skewed for both angles of me where it's like, well, wait a minute, I thought you were an addict. But then it's like, but I thought you were only addicted. So anyways, the fact of I get it, Rylan. Like you're scared. You're scared because it's like, well, what if this is my new meth? What if this is my new alcohol? What if this is my new? I heard that Chris Farley on set of Tommy Boy was never under any substance abuse. He did not do any cocaine. He curbed his appetite for cocaine, but he apparently caught a coffee caffeine addiction and would have like 20 espressos a day or cappuccinos, and having as up to like 3 or 4 before going on and doing a scene. So no, he wasn't doing, well, it is a drug, but like he wasn't doing a drug, but he found that other thing. It's like, ooh, what happens if you do that? Like my buddy Brad tried to wanted to quit smoking. So he figured, let me dip for a little while. And so I'm not doing this, but now he does both. Like I got what he was trying to do and it worked. It worked for a long time. Like then he was just mostly a chewer. But then like you're out and then it's like, well, let me have a cigarette. And then it's like, well, now I do both. And then it's like, it happens. Yo, Thomas, what's up? But it's just like, that's what I mean. Like I ask myself that all the time. I do stuff like that. Like, is it me? Is it the beer? Am I supposed to be with somebody? Should I have moved out? What's Kyle going to do? How's the show going to be? Like, dude, it's constant and it's like always like right there. So I think it clouds how the fact of my day. So I think also going back to the fact of not having a substance, it makes me harp on that stuff. Like I am still not over the fact that I can see these boxes. They've been there for 2 weeks. Now all of a sudden for myself, this is a problem. It's like I'm sober. Like I'm not, you know, like I could be in here later having beers up and it's fine. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to do that. I need to make sure I get that in the morning and do that and stuff, but then I don't. So then this happens. Right. And that's where like I've tried to tell people with the fact of like weed, my medical weed and recreational, it's not a crutch for me. It is for medical reasons. I have medical things wrong with me that it helps me do instead of having to need a pill or something to help with, you know, my stomach issues, some of my pain. Again, as I said, some of it doesn't just take it away. My anxiety and stress. But like I've been on for an hour and I've taken one hit. One. It's been in my hands. It's not a crutch. It can be used as a crutch-like substance at times. But then it's also the fact of I do use it for fun. I've always stated that I go back and forth. It's not just for one or the other. Weed doesn't solve. No. It actually does solve medical problems. Not fully. Again, I'm not naive to think that it just takes pain away completely. It actually does have medical purposes. No, it doesn't take everything away though mentally. That's the thing, is that nothing does. All things are just the masks of a substance. Like when you buy NyQuil, NyQuil doesn't fix you. NyQuil just masks your symptoms and your cough and your sniffles until the virus is out of your system. Well, yeah, right. It doesn't solve, right. It just doesn't solve all things. That's why, and I also think people also have a misunderstanding where I'm like, yeah, I take it for pain, and then they take it, they're like, but my back still hurts. Well, yes, it's still going to hurt. Does it hurt as much? Can you go out and do something, or can you sleep now? The answer is yes. No, it's not going to be like you take a magic pill like a Vicodin and you're like, whoa, I could just go do a fucking backflip. No. But it's like, that's where I think that it's also skewed with people for a lot of things. Having that substance to mask the symptom, that's why the symptom is still there on something that isn't going to medically leave or that you have to go physically get done. Like, stress in your life is always going to be stress in your life, but it's how you deal with the stress or how much stress you can relieve from your life. Some people don't like to smoke. Some people don't like the way it makes them feel. There's all different angles and ways on it, but THC instead of oxys, yeah. I've stated before, I got prescribed 60 oxycontins for when I had my hernia surgery years ago. I didn't take any. I didn't take any. Well, sorry, I took like one or two, and the doctor was like, yeah, you gotta let them get in your system. I was like, oh, you want me to be addicted? That's what you want. I smoked. It took enough of my pain away and let me relax that I didn't need an Oxycontin. Yeah, no things to put right. I don't. I can't. Yeah, it just changes forms. But lately, my stress, I feel like has just been, it's been in a lot of forms lately, and it's constant. And I don't know. I feel like they still give a lot of narcotics away as a whole, but she was totally different. Yeah. And I just, like I said, it's just, I think that the fact of how you handling the stress is one way, but it's like I said lately, it's just, wait, and so yeah, I mean, eating disorders too come with, yeah, there's a lot, but I'm just saying, there's just been a lot lately where it's I take care of one thing, or I get something under control, or I woo-saw some shit, or whatever it is, and it's I can take care of 3 of the stresses in my life or something that's bothering me, and I'm not kidding, I turn around and there's a dozen more. It's but I just took care of this. I just did this, and it's I don't I truly understand also where, as adults, people just start losing their shit. I would see grown-ups as a younger kid or teenager or even a younger adult, and I'm saying a grown-ass person, 40 plus years old that they are over life. And I don't mean want to die. I mean, they are over life. The second the one thing is not, you're like, no, do that. It's, I get it. I get it. And it's not even just on one certain thing, but it's like, I never understood it. So I'd be like, man, these boomers are just fucking off their, like, no. They have done this all of their life, and it's the same thing. I can guarantee you it's stress after minimal little stresses, but it doesn't matter. They've taken care of these several things, and the second they turn around, it's 12 more things. What, honey? You can come in and say hi. Come here, sweetie.
Yeah, remember that time when I was hanging on the thing at the old house?
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about, baby.
No, on the hammock. When I was drinking my cup and I was trying to get warm and I fell and I hurt my side right here. And my unicorn cup got burnt and
yeah, because it melted.
Yeah. We had to get a new one.
A new one?
Yeah, I like the dark cup.
I know you do, baby. Okay. You get all your stuff picked up off your floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. You let the bags down?
Yeah, I took them down here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
They're like unicorns.
They sure are. They're talking to you. You put way too much pressure on yourself. Right. But the thing is that letting stuff go ends up being the fact of things getting piled up later. Like, sure, letting certain things go, I get that. But I think there's too much letting go lately and not enough pulling back.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, baby. It is a balancing act. The problem is there's not been balance in a while. And I'm trying to lean back that other way here.
I love you, Daddy.
Ooh, I am Pink Batman, as somebody said. Fruit Snack is their name.
Oh.
How's your hair already puffy?
I don't know.
I just brushed your hair before I went on live this morning.
I don't know.
Love you.
I love you, Daddy.
We gotta get a hold of your big brother here soon. I messaged him, I talked to him last week, and I think he sent me a snap, and I forgot to relook at it, but I have to have your big brother over here soon again. I can't let the election go.
Do I still have more sleeps here?
Yes. You got 2 more sleeps, baby.
Oh.
You got 2 more sleeps, then you'll go back.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You will have had 5 here, yes. What you think? Did you finish all your Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No, you said I can be done.
Well, I said when you're done. I said when you're done, go up and do that stuff. It was almost gone.
I know, but I won't have to do that right now because I want to finish that before I was gonna eat.
Okay. Okay, honey.
I want to finish that before I want to eat. So.
Okay, that's fine. If you want to go finish, you can. Are you still watching Beetlejuice?
No, I'm playing games.
Okay. Thank you, babe. I love you.
I love you, Dad.
It's the Detour.
Seriously?
What, baby?
It actually is the Detour.
That's that's my other channel, honey. The Detour. Where we do vlogs and all that stuff.
Oh, Dad. Later.
Your wife and kids are doing great. Why not?
Yeah, and later, can we have tea time together?
You want to have tea time today?
Yeah.
We can try. How about that? Keyword is try. We can try to do that later. Yes, we will see what we can do. Okay. Okay. All right, babe. Come back in there, finish your games, and then we
That's
got.
what I was sitting up.
All right. I love you, sweetie.
I love you, Daddy.
Caught him.
I'm done.
Yes,
Don't forget it's Aunt Chris also here too.
I don't think she did today, honey. I haven't even seen Uncle Kyle yet today, babe. What, honey? Sometimes Uncle Kyle logs on. Just depends on if he's had stuff to do at work today. No, not for Veterans Day. She doesn't start school until next year. She just turned 5 at the end of last month on the 29th. She was almost my Halloween baby. So like she missed the cutoff by about 3 or 4 months to start. Heading out for Rio now, okay? Wait, what? Oh, yes, thank you. I was like, what's she talking about? I didn't see anything, but yeah. Yeah, no drop today, guys. I'm gonna see how this works. I'm really hoping, views per month and hours don't go down a whole lot. RPM and revenue stays relatively the same with the gaps in our uploads throughout the week on Rykerroad specifically. Yeah, I mean, that's how I am, Mom. But like I said, I don't have any room to complain. Guys, every day for me is a Saturday. Like, it's just trying to get everything done on a Saturday. I get to have coffee time with you guys, and then I have about 6 hours in between, 6 to 7 hours in between before I go on Twitch to play video games and or watch movies and music and stuff. But so me being, I need a spa day or I need a guy's day, that's kind of bullshit. Like, I get to have a guy's day all the time. It's like, I'm in the same season as Mom, yeah. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that, but it's like I have no room to yeah. Well, I think that it's like, it is an all day thing, but it's like right now, like again, like I say it every day, like I'm gonna hop off at noon. And like I feel like I've already taken 2 hours away from Chandler this morning, so it's like I need to like spend some time with her. And then by the time we go out and do something, it's 3, 4, 5 o'clock, and then now it starts getting dark at 6. So then now the yard didn't get done, the boxes didn't get done. I didn't maybe do something in the garage, or I didn't take down said Halloween decorations or whatever it might be. And it's just like I'm like, fuck, dude. And then it's like, well, I'm gonna go play video games, like. So, yeah, clock in for OT. So for me to think or even expect that is kind of shitty. Like, Meg is leaving this weekend to like go somewhere. I was good at managing my time. I really was, for somebody that was just not a very intelligent person, and not like I was. I don't know what happened. Like, I still have to figure out the whole thing with Echo, and if Kyle and I were going and what venue it's at and what time and how long it takes to get there, and if we can go and get back to him and he wants to hang out with us, and like, I haven't even done that. It's been 2 days since I knew about this. I'm just like, I don't want to give up. But I'm done. Like, I'm just done. I don't want to go on live right now. I don't want to go see Echo. I don't want to go upstairs and be a parent. I don't want to go upstairs and be a significant other. I don't want to mow a yard. I don't want to look at my dog. I don't want to, like, you know? And it's just like, why? My life is fantastic. I get to sit on social media all day, get paid for it, hang out with cool people, be a stay-at-home dad, not have to deal with a boss, be my own boss, make money while I sleep, and go do whatever I want. Too fast? I don't think I get overwhelmed quick enough, because clearly it's not a sense of emergency until I'm overwhelmed. I can write it down, check it off. It won't happen. I honestly get more done not writing something down. Now writing something down is another thing I have to do to make sure I do the things to do. Like, sure, some major changes, give myself some grace, maybe on certain angles, but when it comes to, like, I guess, like, household things, you know, I think especially because it's one of the first things I see. Nah, man, it's been established. I haven't mowed. I haven't done the things. I haven't picked up. I haven't, because I haven't. And that's on me. Hi, princess. What's wrong?
Can I have more?
Go. You can have a little bit more if you want. Yes. That wasn't a very big bowl. I'm not HD, I'm ADD, but like that's what I'm saying. I actually know how to cope and deal with myself and how to do things so it's not overwhelming. It's just, I haven't been doing them the right way the last couple of weeks. And like I stated earlier, where it's like the yard needing mowed, the boxes being right there, the paint stuff that I just left out last night, but then like let's just say those things and the stuff beside my bed. I said all that out loud and it seems like it's a lot. The boxes that I need to burn will take 10 minutes while I'm burning them. The backyard will take me a half hour, and the stuff beside my bed will take me less than 10 minutes. But when you group it that way and you go, I got to get all this stuff done. Oh, and I got to get her laundry in the wash. That's what happens. No, I told you you're not eating that, because all you do is pick out the marshmallows and you waste half the other cereal. If you want Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you can have that. So it's just the fact of I've not been following my own rules, and I don't know. And so then it's everything else. Then you see everything else. You see things that everybody else isn't doing, how the show's running. Now the animal's pissing you off more, or oh my God, of course I need to put air in my tire, or whatever it might be. See, again, I still haven't even taken my second hit, and I've been on for almost an hour and a half. Sure, did I do well today? But I think a lot of times is that's what happens. My head does hit the pillow, and I'll go, dude, I didn't do any of that. Or everything is just now backwards, or all of that just got undone, or whatever it might be, or nope, I can guarantee tomorrow, the second I wake up, it's going to be this, or what got blocked today, or whatever. Like it's that's the thing, is that I think having that mentality is great, but when you don't hold yourself accountable, if you don't hold yourself accountable for most of the things in your life, is when you just become lazy and let things go by the wayside and go, oh, I'll get it tomorrow, or you can't let things get to you. Don't overwhelm yourself. Again, I think there is a sense of overwhelming that needs to happen to a person, because it gives you a sense of emergency. Like, dude, you got to get this done. Right. Okay. But Meg and Haley, and they're like, I understand that. But when the fact of when nothing's getting done, or things are going in reverse, then it's that plus all of the other things that will eventually, quote, get done. That's the problem. I think the problem is sometimes people don't understand or see the problem that's happening. I'm seeing the problem. It's slowly and slowly being reversed. What, Chandler? Do you need help? Well, no, it's not even the fact of that, Mom. Like I said, sure, but like, I mean, I don't know. Well, there's not a whole lot you can do. It's things that need to be done in personal things. Meg needs to figure out things she wants to keep and give away out of the boxes. It's stuff like that. I have stuff I got to do. I'm not going to have you come over here and mow the yard. I'm not going to have you come over and to tape off the wall. Like, it's stuff like that now. It's that stuff. Now everybody is here and established. Everybody knows the rules now. This isn't we just moved in. It's just like Chandler today. Go pick up your room. I don't care. Like, nope. We are all established now. There is no excuse. We don't need maids and people coming over to help. This is all now on us. Because now at the end of the day, now we just expect people to come bail us out. Whether that's kids or adults. So no. We don't. I mean, you are more than welcome to come over anytime you want, but to come over specifically just for that is no. Like, I know, Joshua, I'm really wanting to go. That's a big thing on my mind. I think that, the thing is, I want Kyle to go. So like I do, as far as like the 3 good things, like I've tried like stupid things like that where it's like, all right, man, well, at least you don't have to do this, or like you got this done, or this looks good, or we decided on that. Like, so it's like I do. That's why I say, like, guys, I'm not a pessimist all the time, and I'm not just a negative Nancy. Like, I'm sure that's all you guys see, but like in my own mind and all these, like, I do. It's the fact of, like I said, you take care of some stresses in your life that are a daily occurrence, and it is always going to be there. We stated that. I know that. Everybody knows that. Your stresses just move around. But when you take care of 4 of them and all you had was 5, and you take care of 3 or 4, but you turn around and there's 12 to 15 now that were the same as it was yesterday or the same as it was last week, and you thought you've had this under control or that we figured this out, it's like, then why did we go through this? Well, new normal does shift. I think that the problem is the new normals have been shifting so drastically the last 3, 4, 5 months that it's like, you got to pick one. There's always an excuse. There's always a but because of. I think that's another thing I'm getting sick of, myself included. So do not think I'm pointing fingers at just everybody else, myself included. Too many excuses are being made. Too many. There's always an excuse for the something that didn't happen or the something that went wrong or nope. A lot of times there is no excuse. You're wrong. Or whatever it is. The situation at hand is not right. Like, from my own experiences. No, I know you're not trying to force. I know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you are giving really good, like, advice and things. That's what I'm saying is that, honestly, I have tried and currently in the midst of trying things like that because I kept, like, I'm, saying to myself, man, maybe it is just you. You're the one that's upset and depressed and negative all the time. It's like, okay, change your mindset. Change my mindset and look at things a different way. I'm like, oh, but it's okay. But like now it's getting worse because I'm not doing whatever. Like it's I don't know where the balance is, and I'm trying so hard to find that balance and be understanding and all of the things. And nobody and nothing is listening or working. I'm legit like this close from being at my wit's end with everything and everybody. It is. I bet my daughter thinks I'm doing a great job. And that's another thing too, is I'm really trying to not be that stressed out individual in front of her and let my emotions get the best of me. You know, when like you're like, "Hey!" or like whatever it is, like, I get it. You have to fucking crack skulls every once in a while. But, you know, just on how I respond and do things in a negative situation, because I've noticed things that she does that are like me, or say things or whatever because of a scenario. I'm like, nope, can't do that. You know, and that's the other thing is too, like, you're trying to lead by example. Lead by example. Lead by example. No matter what it is in life, for your children and a household, whether it's picking up your mess, how you act, how you handle things, all of that. And I am doing my best. I am legit doing my best. You're doing great. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Going through depression yourself. Yeah, you don't want them to see you get being down. You don't want them to see you be like, I don't have stresses in my life like normal people do. And I'm not trying to be funny or whatever, but like most people fight about money and have stress about money and living situations. We do not. That is the God's truth, hands down. Like, oh, unfortunately, I feel like it's kind of everything else. It's like we don't have the biggest stress that everybody I feel like does have. I think we got everything else sprinkled in there with it to balance that. Oh, there we go. Oh, that felt good. That was my sternum. Well, part of it. It'll recharge it. Yeah, I've been recharged. Like I said, this isn't hard. Oh. I think that's another thing too, is trucking through and not letting mental illness get you down. I think there's a difference between letting mental illness get to you and having stress get to you. I'm aware that mental illness is a direct cousin to depression, but you know, I've been depressed for 30 years, man. Like, it's all in how you cope with it. But I think stress and depression are also, I think, said two different things, and how you handle that is completely different. I know that there are days that I've done nothing because it took everything in my body to muster up just to get done what I did. And before I did the extracurriculars, whether it's going to a store, grocery shop, get something for the channel, hit a P.O. box, respond back. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I know that my son messaged me back 30 minutes after I sent him a snap talking about, I just want to drop in and say, hey, miss you, didn't want you to think I forgot about you. I know he responded back within a half hour to an hour later. I watched it come through. Then things happened. I cleared my list, and I didn't realize it until 3 days later when Snapchat went, hey, Alex sent you a snap 3 days ago. That was 2 days ago. Your mental is different than always like a depression. I'm not depressed like that, where I'm just like in a slump. I have been over the past few weeks, but over the last week or so, it's not that. It's my mental is gone, and it's just like, and it's because of everything else around, you know? So it's like, again, trying to deal with that, cope with that, find the things that were positive throughout the day, not focus on the negatives, Make sure that you have things under control for when you do want to flip out. Like it's all of those things. Like I said, 4 out of the 5 things get taken care of. 15 things are directly as soon as I turn around. Like, and it doesn't matter how big or small. It's almost like the small things get to me more now when it's been like that. I had stuff, what was it? It was something like fucking major the other day. And it happened, and I just took a breath and just kept going. And I remember thinking, now, why didn't I flip out over that? But I flipped out because of whatever, like something stupid. Well, Meg, I see the kids and you the same as I pretty much did when we didn't live together. I'm not going to get on it on here, but I mean, sure, but it's the situations at hand that go with that aren't being, I guess, resolved. I will, Crystal. I will definitely tell her. That's because there's a lot more of the little things of how compared to the one bit. Right. And like that's what I'm saying is it's just like I'm doing my best to not let that stuff get to me, but it's just, my best isn't good enough right now. Took my meds, saw my therapist. It's just like I get frustrated with the kids, I get frustrated with significant others, I get frustrated with animals, I get frustrated with life, I think that's what it is. I just get frustrated with life. It's not even those specific things, it's life. And it's when it's like life has been lifing the wrong way, and you've been going, hey man, I'm trying to steer this to the left, but you have no power steering fluid, and it's like you gotta fucking Hulk hands that shit over this way, and it's like, then just let go. Like my forearms are tired, dude. Like I'm tired of steering this way and everybody fighting because they want to go this way. Gus, thank you. Gus Bus. What's that from? See, again, still haven't taken the hit. Again, I really am trying to not let this substance is the one I'm worried about as much, but like the alcohol, like I've known, like I said, lately at night, like I didn't. What's funny is bench warmers. Hell yeah, Devlin. It's funny that over the years with Kyle and I, Kyle does have his medical card, but it's also recreational here now. But there were times when Kyle was going through a lot, relationship wise with him and his ex-wife, moving the house around, making studios and all this stuff. Work usually doesn't stress him out. Ironically, he likes what he does. But what I'm getting at is there was a few times he would come home and we would smoke, because I would see that you could like physically see it on him. And it's like, again, not to be as a crutch, but instead of him turning to cracking a beer immediately or taking a pill immediately, it was, all right, man, let's smoke this bowl or take this bong rip. And I would see him take a lot compared to what he was used to at that time. And he would look at me. This happened about 3 or 4 times over the last like 2 or 3 years. He'd go, I just faced an entire bong. Why am I not stoned? Why do I not feel? I'm like, because it's helping, bud. It's doing what it needs to in your body. It's calming you down. You don't need to be shitty stoned panicking right now. It's doing what it needs to and leveling out your body, because it does. We've talked about that. Medically, it does stuff like that for you. Now, it's not, Haley and I were talking earlier, it's not the end all be all. It doesn't just fix everything. But there are those things in THC that helps you and stuff. And it's funny because when you notice it, like I used to, and I'm like, why am I not? Today must have been a bad day. Like, and even maybe I didn't notice that, where I'm like, this weed just doesn't work anymore. No, it's working. It's working. You're just not thinking it's working because you want to party right now. Like, in a sense, you want to be euphoric and like, nope, that's not what it's doing. Thank you, Haley. What do you I kind of feel like this wax is. It's almost like, like. AVR. Interesting. I like that. Or lick your balls on the floor, please. Haley. The THC drip, right? Joy, what's funny is that obviously I won't do something like that because of like the calorie diet and stuff, just because sometimes it might go overboard. But like I said, I used to do things like go on adventures even myself. Like I'm gonna go spend $600 today. I don't. I'll spend $25 because I go window shopping or whatever. But it's also like gives me something to do, or I'm doing something for the show. So like I think I inadvertently was doing something like that as well when I was down and depressed, or maybe having a bad day, which it still was doing something productive. So I feel like I was, but I get what you mean, Joy, where it's like you buy something sweet, where it's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna take this time for these 5 minutes and eat this payday or whatever it is that you get, or balls. Anthony, I thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I really do. Retail therapy is a thing, and like I said, I do my best. I've never really gone overboard. Like there's so many times I've wanted to go buy a one-up arcade. You know how many times I've been like, well, dude, it's on sale and it's this one. You've wanted this one, and just come on and be like, guess what, Meg? I don't. I go look at something that's $400 or $500, and then I go to Spencer's and spend $26 on a T-shirt and come home. Like it's like that. Or Chandler and I would just go on adventures, do the PO box, maybe hit Sweets and Geeks and or whatever it might be. It's just like we go do something for her, or I'll just get her Burger King because until it starts getting chilly out, like that's what we like to do. Like maybe once a week, I go get her Burger King. And she likes to go on a picnic. We sit in the back. I open up my back hatch of my Jeep. We sit in the back and we try to find somewhere pretty to sit. And I didn't spend any money other than the $6.50 for her kids meal. I mean, some gas, but you know what I mean. Amazon. I think that's what happens to Meg too. Well, not really. Like honestly, and I'm not saying Meg has an excuse compared to Haley, but like it's like stuff for the business or a cookie cutter or something. The kids need something for school or a sport, and she's like, well, I don't have time to go run to Target, I'll just Instacart it or whatever. So it's like a lot of times Meg doesn't just buy stuff from Amazon. Does that make sense? It is legit something for someone or something. We need to get the house together before we start getting things for the house. It's a ton. Right, so you order everything off Amazon. Like, and I get that. It's just, I don't know. It's not you specifically, but I think people like you that do so much of the brunt shopping, and it's eventually it was going to happen, but I kind of blame on the fact of that's why I don't have Rolling Acres Mall anymore. The mall that I grew up with and the one that we do go to is fucking garbage at Summit. Like, it's all right. Like, it'll do. It's one of those, like, you want a pizza night and people are like, yeah, we're going to have pizza night. And they bring Domino's. You're like, yeah, it's pizza. And, like, they did what they said they were going to do. But, like, I want fucking Angelo's pizza. I want, you know, like, what I'm getting at is that's why those things don't exist anymore. It's depressing as fuck to go to Lodi Outlet Mall. I used to, you know, man, nobody goes in person. And don't give me COVID. Don't give me that bullshit either. I don't have time to go get the paint today. I have to get the yard mowed. I have to. Like, I got to get that done. The trash finally got taken care of as far as, like, with that all being done. Like, that couch needs to get out of my fucking garage. I want to burn the pallets. But, like, it's just, like, there's no way. Like, I wanted to take Chandler on adventures today. I can't. I cannot. Like, I have to get this shit done or it's going to fucking irk me. So, which means paint isn't going to get done or bought until at least later tonight or probably tomorrow. Oh, hell no. See, nah, Haley, go outside. Go outside, man. At least I know that I have bad mental health days and depressed, but at least I make myself go outside. Like, and that's what's going to irk me too. And I feel so bad, especially for Chandler. Like, I mean, we do when it was nice out, but like, she's still just young enough that like, I can't be like, just go outside and play. Like, I need to, because she wants to ride her bike basically. So it's like, and I got to be there with her, you know. It's just like, I feel bad. So she's inside the house and just like, Rome wasn't built in a day, but Rome also probably did not mow their yard for a week and a half and take out the boxes because they did other things. That's what I mean, man. Like, it's like, I get it. It's the fact of that I can control certain things that I needed to do and I haven't because I let other things get in my way or I got distracted too easy. Ever been to the mall? Yeah, see, nobody goes. Yeah, some board games have been happening lately. That's another thing too. I think there's way too much screen time with kids. That's another thing that needs, just in the fact of them doing other things as well and kind of picking up morale. Honestly, I think that has something to do with it. The boys, Chandler is kind of guilty of it. She doesn't like have a phone really, but like she doesn't really play with her toys much anymore, but everybody's, if the second they're off their phone, they put it down to go like this to play a video game. I'm like, nah, man. So yeah, the board games that have finally been around, like that's gonna hopefully pick up some morale and some, you know, some boosts around here. It's not just board games, but gotta have an outside child, yeah. No phones, no nothing. She beat me in Chutes and Ladders 2 days ago. Meg went to the store to get her medicine and stuff, and Chandler was like, and I had a bunch of, like, probably one of those things I should have mowed the yard then. I know it was one of them days, but she's like, do you want to play a board game? And I'm like, you know what? I can't go do anything because Chandler would need to be with me or somebody needs to be in here with her. So what am I going to do? Nothing. So yeah, let's play a board game. Yeah, Chris, all the time. I'm not kidding. I think that's why I didn't get COVID. Ah, clear and cold. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, it's like I said, just a lot of stuff, a lot of things been going on lately, the channels, and like I do have to go edit tonight, but that's tonight, and that won't take very long. Like I can even do that throughout the day at some point, but yep, we're figuring out our schedule again. You know, Kyle and I. And also, I need to look for that splitter. Maybe Meg and I can watch that movie tonight on Twitch. But I'm pretty sure we have one at the house. It's a great idea. Go hot pink. Purple. Do purple. Yeah, what color? Right. Asking the wrong questions here. What color are we doing here? Then we'll tell you if it's a bad idea to get that out of the box. Right, Rage, right? Yeah, just like I said, a lot going on. It's just things just aren't thinking lately, and I've been getting triggered a lot more, I think is another way to describe it better. Things are just very big triggers for me lately, and more. And it's getting overwhelming. It's getting hard to keep turning your cheek and smile. So brunette. Fuck that. Go wild. Do Fiji colors. Go Fiji blue. Or copper. It's like I wish I could dye my hair. I really wish I could. But I cannot. Like with the long hair and stuff. Like I would have dyed it, but yeah. But growing it for wigs for kids and stuff like that, you know, you can't, like I said, I don't even put any heat on it. I don't put any product in it. Chicken coop. I don't have the time to go to a gym. I don't. So I used to, and then now with everything else, that would just be one more thing that I have to work in my schedule to go somewhere instead of having a home gym, which I will have. It's just not right away. Yeah, bleach won't help with that. The gray, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I'm just gray in general. So, like, you can see all, like, you can legit see them all. Like, all in there, baby. Look at all them. I'm starting to silver fox. Way grayer than me. I don't know. I think it's just the fact if you pull yours back, mine are just underneath, pal. You might have some like that root, but nah, man. Like I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. My hair was different. I swear when I got a haircut, you couldn't see it as much. When I let my hair grow, it's more noticeable. Usually it's the other way. Well, Stardust, I get that. I understand that. Right. I was Want to have a wheelchair race? They want to be known. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Diddy was with me last night? Oh, maybe that's why my ass hurts. Ask your brother. He said the same thing. I won't go crazy. Like your videos? Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. My grandma's hips with those sick moves. Ooh, hell yeah. Ooh, even for a discount for a twofer? Damn. And skid turns, yeah. Rage, yeah, that was good. Hello, hello. Oh. Oh. Straight Clifford. Favorite type of ice cream? Mint chocolate chip, the green kind. Cookies and cream, obviously. And I was gonna say moose tracks, but probably honestly cookie dough. I'm a rock fan. I like rock music, yeah. Lamest break ever. Oh, Stacks, you want me to answer that? 220 each plus Rose has. Oh, okay. Okay, 20 for your customer. No shit. I mean, you asked. You legit asked. Oh, shit. You want to know this why? Yeah. Oh, it's the... I know, that's why I didn't say. I didn't say. Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close to being done. Oh, so what else? So everybody getting into today? What's on your guys' agenda after this live. Wait. First time catching it live? Oh yeah, thank you for being here. Homemade oversized whoopee cushion. I hear footsteps. Or not. Maybe she went the other direction. What are you over there huffing and puffing about? What, dude? Come on, Bubs. Oh, another big stretch. Come here. Come here. Is that what you wanted? Okay. Good boy. I know. Are you being a good boy today? Are you being a good boy today? You can't see it because you're in the credits. We're in the Thor. It sure is. It's Thor. It's Thor. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, everybody's saying hi to you. Everybody's saying hi to you right now. What's wrong, Bubba's? What's wrong, Bubba's? It's the baby. I know you like your eyes. Is that what you want? You want your eyes rubbed? Okay. All right. Okay. Good boy. Yeah, he's giving hugs. He sure is. What's wrong, Bubba's? Being clingy today? Being clingy today? Okay. I don't think he has any T words. He hasn't in a while. I think it was full. Yeah. You kept giving Rage allergies, Bubs, because you wouldn't stay out of his face. Oh, how's your head? More? Okay. Oh, wait, they're in the pantry? Oh, okay. Hey, thank you, Bubba's. I appreciate it, Bubs. Sometimes, I don't know, Thor's pretty good at pissing me off, and then, but no, well, for real, but then all joking aside, like, I've always said that me and this dog and I have been through a lot together over the last almost 6 years. A lot of tears soaked on the top of this head for many different reasons. You know, different lives, different houses, you know, new families, things like that. And, you know, he's pretty good at, you know, coming over and giving me the hugs and stuff when I need it. But, yeah. He has been, all things considered, he has been my emotional rock. Hey, are you my good boy? I know. Oh, you getting sleepy? Are you falling asleep sitting up? The pity lean. Ooh, we need to cut your nails, Bubs. You're gonna start click-clacking again. Start click-clacking again. The side eye, yeah. Oh, since Meg gave you a bath, your ears don't stink so bad. You smell so good. Yeah, right. Trying to become a Siamese twin with you, right? Hey, I mean, I would have done all right. I would have been fine. My emotional rock was making my life worse. Yeah, I'm talking about you. What? Are you rethinking your life right now? What's wrong, Bubs? Bubbaroo? Thor? What? You okay? Don't you side-eye me. Don't you side-eye me. Don't you side-eye me. Good boy. It's giving us the stare, yeah. Alright, Bubs, what are you doing? Where are you going? And drop it in here. Aha, Thor. What do you think? What do you think? Are you tired? You go to bed? You go upstairs? Is that what you want to do? You go upstairs? I know, is Roxy up there sleeping? Is Roxy up there sleeping? Yeah, sweet angel baby, huh? Yep. Oh, they perked up? Hell yeah. Think you could handle wrestling with a German Shepherd there, bud? I don't know. Bud. German Shepherds are, I think, a little out of your league. It might be. Okay. What? Can I bet that now? Or
Are you almost done?
almost, honey. Why? What's wrong?
I was just telling you, I'm playing Play-Doh.
Are you playing with some Play-Doh?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you gonna make?
I'm making like little balls, like ice cream.
All right. Well, clean up your mess when you're done. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be done in a few minutes, and I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna get mowing. Okay. All right, I love you. What? Come on. Nope. Come on. Go. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy. Growing up like a cinnamon roll. Growing up like a cinnamon roll. Yeah, no drop today, guys. That's why I'm not like panicking, like, oh, I have to hop off right now. But like, yeah, no drop today. Tomorrow will be the first drop of the new schedule. Well, today actually is. It's the Detour, but so tomorrow and Wednesday will be Rykerroad, then Detour again, and then Rykerroad, and then Campfire. So it's going to be very different as far as our upload schedule and whatnot, but we'll be getting used to it. You guys will hopefully be getting used to it as well. I appreciate everybody that has, has supported and continued to support and watch the other videos on what scheduling time was. Thor, quiet, it was a truck. You know, we have noticed definitely some gaining on all angles of the channels as far as subscribers, so we do appreciate that, guys. You know, we've said that since day one. Without all of you, none of this works. You know, so it's really refreshing to see that, you know, people really are wanting to see what we have to do next. You know, being supportive, things like that. So it's been real cool. But oh shit. Holy shit, Stardust, that's awesome. But all right, guys, I am gonna go ahead and hop off here. So I don't know, maybe I'll go live later and hang out with you guys and do something if I'm painting or whatever, if I get to that today.
I didn't say bye yet.
But well, I thought you were. Thor, calm down. Just stand over here. You're okay. You're okay.
Hi.
So let them know. Say we're gonna go get some stuff done, and then maybe we can get some adventures in today. We will see. And then yeah, we'll do some Play-Doh. Are you doing some Play-Doh right now? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, guys, thank you for hanging out. We'll see you guys on Twitch later. We'll see you guys maybe again later on live. Who knows? But also tomorrow on Coffee Time. So thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you across all other channels throughout the week. And yeah, have a lot of fun. So
Peace out.
Peace out.
Ciao.